All right, we are back with LinkedIn Lunatics. LinkedIn Lunatics is my favorite segment of the podcast. It is just wonderful. And in LinkedIn Lunatics, we go through some posts on LinkedIn's of some people that, okay, maybe it's a little bit of a stretch for me to call them a lunatic. Maybe that's not nice. But I've just found the subreddit called our LinkedIn Lunatics, and I'm just sharing it for you lovely people. So what
I
we're
don't
going to
know,
do,
Daniel. You found some very interesting LinkedIn lunatics. Like I will say, I watch it like every morning. I try and look for your videos. I'm like, there's no way that's real. That's got to be made up. So you've done a good job of finding it. I will say that.
thank you. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to go into LinkedIn Lunatics, and we are going to go read a couple of interesting posts from some lovely, lovely people on LinkedIn. So let me see. Oh my goodness. You know what happened? I saved all these posts, right? And then I didn't copy the correct link. So give me a second. Um, oh no, this is crazy. 1 second. So I'm gonna share it this way, and we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna just try our best. So let's see if this comes across. Okay. So this one, this one says, I am convinced that posting and engaging with people on LinkedIn every day for 90 minutes is the best habit you can possibly develop. So, this is not just a great habit, this is the best habit that you can possibly develop. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most lunatic and 0 not being a lunatic, Luke, what do you give this post?
Uh, I think it depends on the role. I think honestly, I would give it like an eight, right? Because
Yeah.
like if you're cutting out 90 minutes of your day is like a long time. Especially considering like you've got 8 hours in a day. That's like I'm not gonna do that quick math in my head and embarrass myself. But
Yeah.
90 minutes out of 8 hours in a typical workday, that's over, like 20% ish, somewhere in there of your day just spent connecting with people on LinkedIn, that there's a good chance that they're not even using it for that resource. It's like, who
Yeah.
are you connecting with for 90 minutes every day? Like,
Yeah. So
who
I'll
you
give
need to talk to?
I'll give this guy a benefit of the doubt. His role is director of strategic partnerships. So maybe he's like a sales guy. So I think for him, personally, maybe him actually going out and doing cold calls and engaging with people on LinkedIn for 90 minutes is like vital to his job. So I'm going to give him that benefit. But as a universal habit, I think
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think it's insane. I don't have 90 minutes in the day to donate to LinkedIn.
The
Like,
the only time I think that it would be applicable is if you're in some sort of like strategic partnership, like it says he is, right? So like if you work with sponsorship for some sort of athletic club, if you're a recruiter, or if you do something like some sort of sales, some sort of engineering sales, like yeah,
yeah.
maybe. But even then, I feel like there are other avenues that you can use outside of LinkedIn, right? Like I think that you probably need to be like either cold calling or
Yeah.
going to the actual location of, like, if you're trying to get in touch with a certain vendor, like don't reach out to him on LinkedIn, like send him an email or go to his office and be like, hey, we want to work with you. We want you to be our primary supplier for electrical wire. Like,
Yeah.
don't go through LinkedIn. Most people don't even check that stuff anyway. So like
Yeah.
it's potentially a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody sends me like has like in mail like the premium LinkedIn and sends me a message on LinkedIn, I'm significantly less likely to respond to their message. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you don't,
Every
and
time.
if you don't, if I don't know you, and we don't have like a bunch of mutual connections, I'm not going to accept a connection request because like I personally view like my LinkedIn connections as a like a
Yeah.
reflection of me and the people that I've assembled in my life, and I'm not going to connect to you if I don't know you. Sorry, like if I
Yeah.
haven't worked with you in some capacity, then I'm not going to do it. So okay, you got 8 out of 10. I'll say 3 out of 10 in context, but 10 out of 10 out of context is what I'm going to give him.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I just
Next.
inefficient use of time, and as
Yeah.
engineers, we hate inefficiency.
Yeah, exactly. And 90 minutes a day. I don't have that many minutes in the day, and unless I'm doing it while I'm working out and cooking dinner and eating dinner. And at that point,
Yeah.
then there's no break. There's no rest. There's nothing. It's
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's insane. All right. Glad we agree there. Thanks for watching this segment of the Engineering Success Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All those things really help me out. They boost me up in the YouTube algorithm, and they'll help other people see this great content. Make sure to recommend the podcast to your friends. You can listen to it on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcast content from. And make sure you leave me 5-star reviews, like all my videos, and consider subscribing on Patreon or Anchor. All those things help me out, and I really appreciate it. Catch you in the next one.